Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Tylord and I am finally back with more Let's Play World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King. This is episode 7 of my Death Knight Let's Play series. I'm leveling through Northrend. I am level 68 still, pretty close to 69. My favorite level, perhaps. And I'm here at New Agaman. Now, last episode I left off at Vengeance Landing and I was saying how I needed to go up the Great Lift here. And actually off screen, so you guys missed out on a couple quests I did. Right as you leave the Great Lift, you get a couple quests to kill some mobs, some vrykuls. Are they vrykuls mobs? Yeah, I think so. Some Winter Scorn mobs. And ultimately, I ended up getting this Stone Ground Cleaver. So I finally got my two-handed axe. Such an upgrade from the weapon I was using from the Burning Crusades, from the Outlands. And for a while, I was actually using these. I was dual wielding these two one-handed swords. Now, I'm still going to keep them in my bags just in case I get a really nice one-hander that I can pair with one of these two that I'm keeping for now. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and head on out here. I think I have at least one quest to do over here. What is this? Shield Hill. So we need to kill these risen Vrykul ancestors and collect 5 of their bones, I guess is what we want. And holy shit, man. It's been a while since I've actually played on this Death Knight character. It's been a couple weeks at least. 2 or 3 weeks, I want to say. So, just pardon my rustiness. I have to get back into the swing of things. Lately, I haven't been able to record much content for my channel, and I mean, that just goes without saying for the last year or so. So, my bad. You guys are probably used to it by now, the people that have stuck around and have been watching me throughout all these difficult content droughts. But more specifically, for the last couple weeks, I've been working pretty much. For the last 3 weeks, I've worked 21 straight days, and I've been working like 60-hour weeks at my job, and it's been a nightmare for me personally. So that's why I haven't been doing much recently. But that's all over with now for the time being. Back to a normal ass, regular, quote-unquote normal schedule. So hopefully I'll have more time to be able to pump out content. My two-handed axe skill, you can see right here, isn't maxed, and so that's why I'm missing all my abilities. I'm getting a lot of misses and parries on my abilities. So you guys are just gonna have to bear with me as I try to take out these mobs. You guys have probably noticed right now I am grouped up with... Did I not loot it? Okay, I think I did loot it. Rune Strike! I'm grouped up with a level 72 human. Cross-faction grouping is a thing on this server. This is the true WoW server. And that's only because the population is pretty dismal for these servers. And not because there's anything wrong with the server themselves. These servers are great. I've hardly run into any bugs whatsoever. It's just very poor population numbers, so they've allowed grouping with like cross-faction grouping. If you join a guild, it's like cross-faction guilds. The RDF cross-faction, cross-faction random dungeon finder. So that's why I'm grouped with him. He had whispered me before I started recording, and I'm not sure if I don't think he's a viewer. I don't know if he probably doesn't know me at all. I shouldn't assume just random people on the server know me. But he wanted to invite me so that I can queue up with him for, as a level 68, I can't normally queue up for random Lich King dungeons, but if I'm grouped up with, if I'm already in a group with another player that's higher than the required minimum level, which I believe is level 70 for random Lich King dungeons, then he can queue up for random Lich King dungeons, and even though I'm 68, I can join with them because I'm in the same group as him. So I'm going to cut away right now. I'm going to finish killing these risen Vrykul skeletals, these spoopy skeletal mobs off screen. I'm going to try and collect, I need 3 more. Do I have another quest here? I don't think so. I think right now it's just to kill these mobs for their shields. Or for their bones, excuse me. I keep saying I need to kill them for their shields, but I only need their bones. So I'm going to cut away. I'll meet you guys wherever the hell I end up. It's a mystery to me. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I am back here just outside of the Vengeance Lift here, outside of Bellarm and this other little town that I'm not sure what it is. Bellarm, so it's just one big one big little settlement for all these vrykuls. This is the Vengeance Lift here that you guys missed off screen when I was doing some quests here before I made my way to New Agamen. So when I last left you guys off, literally a minute ago, I was over at Shield Hill. I was doing the quest, and I can't remember what the quest was called. Something gathering bones at Shield Hill. I had to kill those ancient vrykul skeletal mobs, and I completed the quest and I turned it in, and I had all the footage for that. And then I came over here to Bellarm and I completed the 2 quests, Bellarm Body Count and Bellarm Must Burn. And in between me completing those quests, my computer crashed. And then this Wrath of the Lich King client has crashed 2 or 3 times in a row. And I'm just assuming it's based on the fact that I'm using my brand new computer that I just built, and I'm trying to do like some overclocking my CPU and the RAM to get faster speeds, and it's like AI optimized, so I'm assuming there's some issues with the voltages and all that shit. So let me just go ahead and turn these quests in. So you guys have missed me leveling from 68 to 69 and just missed a couple quest turn-ins and doing a couple quests, so apologies for that, but I'm having some technical difficulties. But let's go ahead and turn these quests in. Bellarm Body Count, we're going to get the Scavenged Teresian Plate chest piece here, so plus armor, minus some agility, plus strength, minus some stand, but 53 armor pin rating. I will take it. Thank you very much. Bellarm Must Burn. Let's go ahead and turn this in. And then we are now friendly with the Horde Expedition. All right, that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and pick up the next one, the next follow-up quest, the Ambush. So we need to go and speak to Lydell at Lydell's Ambush for this follow-up quest. So I'm going to cut away now just so that this part of the video can be saved and I won't lose it with a crash. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and talk to Lydell here. We're over at Lydell's Ambush. We all showed up to the party, but the guest of honor stayed home. Now who might that be? So we turned that in, and now we're friendly with the Hand of Vengeance. Alright, let's go. The vrykuls are being clever about this. Fortunately, I have a trick up my sleeve. This leader of theirs, Bjorn, is a real hothead. We've pieced together enough of their language to fashion what we think is a good insult. Alright, so read the vrykul insult to Bjorn in Bellarm and lead him back to Lydell's ambush and help slay him. Alright, so one more thing that I should mention that you guys missed due to my computer crashing and this Wrath of the Lich King client crashing. So I did mention I hit level 69 in the meantime, and I've put in all of my points into the unholy tree that I'm gonna be putting in here. So we're maxed out here, 60 out of the I guess a possible like 70 points that we get, right? Is it 60 out of the 70 points that we get by the time we hit level 80? So I put my last point into Desolation here, so now we're at 5 out of 5 for this. So every time I Blood Strike, I gain the buff that causes me to gain 5% damage increased for all other damage sources. So that's pretty good. So from here on out now, whenever I level and get talent points, I'm probably going to start dumping them into the blood talent tree from here, from level 69 till 70. So let's go ahead and read the vrykuls insult at him and lure him over to Lydell's ambush. So what did I say? In crude vrykul, I said Bjorn's. Okay, I don't know what this is. Motar Helgon Cigar, and he yells, "No one speaks of my mother in that manner." I wonder if I can attack him, or if I should just lead him over here. He is very angry at me. Come on, baby. Come on over here. Alright, there we go. We got him. Let's go, dude. Alright, so Lydell's got the... Lydell? Oh, no, now I have aggro. Okay, I have to be careful here. I don't want to hold aggro. I don't want to hold that much aggro. So, me, my pet, 2 more undead NPCs, and Lydell, so 3 total NPCs. We took him out pretty easily. We dispatched of him pretty easily. So let's go ahead and turn this quest in. Bada bing, bada boom. We get this rune plate helm. Oh yeah, dude. Plus strength, plus stamp, plus armor, plus haste rating. I will take it. You know what? I will take it. Alright, let's go ahead and equip that. And we're looking fly in our Northrend questing gear. Alrighty, I'm over here at Thorvald's camp, and I'm stopping over here because I do have a quest to complete right here in this little encampment. We need to kill Thorvald. He is chieftain of Howling, and we need to loot his patriarch's blood. So he is a dragon flare patriarch, part of the patriarchy. We must bring him down, the toxic male patriarchy ruling over our society. So I'm gonna take out some mobs around him first that are littering his little encampment before we go ahead and aggro Thorvald himself. He's got, oh man, look at that axe. He's got a pretty slick looking axe. And I'm just going to go ahead and death grip him now. I'm going to put my little buffs on him, or debuffs I should say, my plagues, all my diseases. And yeah, dude, he's a little pushover, man. Look at that. He's a level 70. He's not an elite or anything. He's just a normal ass mob. And you really don't have to kill that many other NPCs to get to him. You just run in there, kill him, and quest is complete. So now I'm going to head on north and do green eggs and whelps. Oh boy, I love that quest name. Of course, a reference to the infamous Dr. Seuss book, Cat in the Hat. Alrighty, we are now over here at the Ember Clutch, and I believe we need to come up to these proto-whelps. Let's see what we have to do here. We have to spray the selected proto-drake egg with the plague canister. Okay, I see what we have to do now. So we have to go up to these eggs. We have to spray them with this plague canister. So we're infecting the eggs. We're infecting these proto-drake eggs with plague, and then this plagued proto-whelp is gonna hatch, and then we have to kill it to gather its specimen. So holy shit, this is not... This quest is very morally unethical. Holy shit, man. We're just coming in here and fucking destroying these proto-drakes. Oh my god, we're decimating their population. We're committing a genocide. So here is the Ember Clutch Ancient. He's gonna have a quest for us. I believe he is friendly to both factions, Horde and Alliance. Root causes. So he wants us to slay 5 Dragon Flare handlers and Skeld Drakeson himself. If you manage to do so, return to Ember Clutch Ancient, and you will give us a reward. So, all things in nature seek a balance. It is only through I can't do a voice for an ancient. It is only through the interference of those not in tune with that harmony that the balance is shifted. You waste your efforts when you kill the whelps and drakes. The real culprits behind the expansion of these magically burning woods are the newly awakened Vrykul and their master, Skeld Drakeson. So we don't really have to worry about the proto-drakes. We just have to infect the eggs with our goo, with our plague goo. Help me, Ember Clutch Ancient. Help me kill this proto-whelp. Ah! Pet, don't do that. I don't want you killing the egg. I need to infect it with my goo. With my gamer goo. My gamer gunk. He just wasted his gnaw. Wait, no, what did he do? He did leap. Now you can kill it. This pet's getting on my nerve a little. Just a little. I don't know why I just popped myself with my Blade Fist's breath. That was probably a waste. Wait, did another Proto-Drake just spawn out of nowhere? What the fuck? Please, sir, may I have another? Oh man, I didn't get the specimen from that one because the Ancient killed it, and not me. Oh well. So I'm gonna cut away at some point, and I'm gonna go find Drake Skeldson. Is that his name? Skeld Drakeson. I said Drake Skeldson. I need to go find Drake Aubrey Graham, aka Drake, and kill him along with some skeletal. Where are they? Dragon Flare handlers. Man, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just all over the place. Alrighty, so these are the last 2 Dragon Flare handler mobs I have to kill, and I believe that Skeld Drakeson is in this building. There he is right there. Look at him standing there menacingly. So we're gonna go ahead and take out this other Dragon Flare mob that we don't need to kill him for the quest because we're already done with that part of the quest, but we need to kill him just because he's there, you know? Why not? He's in our way, man. He's in our path of destruction, death and destruction. Wherever we go, man, 'tis the life of a Death Knight. I am but a humble Death Knight, serving, I don't know, the Lord of Death. Who do I serve? I don't know. Let's go ahead and run into Drake's humble little abode and see if there are any chests to loot. No chests? This dude's a fucking pushover, man. Okay, so I'm going to return to the Ember Clutch Ancient, and along the way, let's go ahead and take out more of these Proto-Drake eggs. if I can be so bold as to do 2 quests at once without having my game crash. Oh man, knock on wood, right? Because I don't want my game to crash. No more crashes. No more crashes, please. Alright, so this is the last plagued proto-whelp that I need to slay for this quest. And loot it. There we go. 10 out of 10. Plagued proto-whelp specimen. Very nice. Let's go ahead and turn in the quest Root Causes to the Ember Clutch Ancient and pick up the... I guess we're going to go for the ring because all the other choices are for spellcasters, it looks like. And with that, I think we're done here at the Ember Clutch. The Ancient doesn't have a follow-up quest or anything like that. We've done green eggs and whelps and a tailor-made formula, so now I'm going to head back to New Agmund, where we will turn in these other 2 quests that we have completed. Along the way, let me just stop right over here and show you guys the Ancient Lift. If you guys are interested, we are going to be heading down here, probably not this episode, probably the next, within the next couple episodes, because it's going to lead us down to Kamagua, which is away a little... Oh man, I can't even remember what these mobs are called. The Kaluak. The Kaluak tribe. The Dead Rise. Actually, let's go ahead and pick that up first, because that quest isn't going to lead us down to Kamagua. It's actually a quest to be done over here at Shield Hill, which I was a little subzone that I was at earlier at the very beginning of this episode, killing all those ancient vrykul skeleton mobs. Let's go ahead and turn this quest in. Talk to Plaguebringer Tillinghast and turn in green eggs and whelps. Get a nice little amount of pocket gold, pocket change there. There is a follow-up, Draconis Gastritis. Don't know what that means, but okay, something to do with dragons. If I know my Latin, which I definitely do not. A tailor-made formula. Let's go ahead and turn this in. This is the Dragonflayer Patriarch's blood he wanted, and we can actually pick up a 2-handed sword if we didn't like our 2-handed axe that we have. This featherweight claymore is actually higher in damage. The DPS is the exact same, but at the expense of speed, I get higher overall damage, and instead of attack power and agility, it's stamina and haste rating. So I'm going to take it just because it sells back to the vendor for the most. The hostess with the mostest, the weaponist that sells back for the mostest. But I'm not sure if I want to use it over the 2-handed axe that I have. So we picked up a couple more quests. Apply heat and stir. So let's do this quest real quick. The follow-up right here, it takes place right here in front of the Chief Plaguebringer. Fill the empty apothecary's flask at the cauldron of vrykul blood, then mix the flask of vrykul blood with Harris's plague samples nearby until you've obtained a balanced concoction. So this is the cauldron of vrykul blood. Let's go ahead and fill it. It's about a 5-second cast time, and then we're going to run over here to Harris's plague samples and see what the hell's going on here. So use mix with Harris's plague samples. It might take a couple tries before we get a balanced concoction. We might get a bunch of unstable bullshit. Your last mix failed, but the container... Whoa! Little fireworks. What's going on here? Oh, man. It's bubbling over, baby. So this says right here, the last mix failed, but the container is still intact. It can't hurt to try again. Can it? Or can it? Whenever there's the use of ellipses, y'all know something is up, right? That's how you guys know something fucky's going on. Holy shit! Nice. We landed up here. Okay. Yeah, so that did hurt us, actually. Just a little bit. Did about 50% of our health, right? About 3,000 health, 3,300. Now my pet's stuck, so that's great. So I'm just going to mount up, and I can dismount, and there he is. Unstuck. Alright, let's go ahead and use the empty apothecary's flask. 3rd time's the charm? Is the 3rd time's the charm? Let's find out. I hope I don't die. There it is! Finally! I wasn't keeping track, but that was like 10 times. The 10th time was the charm. Everybody, apply heat and stir. How is your experiment going, Tylord? Let me know if you have any questions behind the science involved. Here's a balanced concoction, sir. Excellent. You're an apt pupil, Tylord. Now comes the fun part. Deployment! So we get the follow-up quest field test. And Chief Plaguebringer Harris wants us to venture into Halgrind and use the plague spray on 10 plagued Dragonflayer vrykul, and then report back to him to see what the results of the field test are. So I'm going to cut away now, and I think I'm going to go back up to Shield Hill before I return to the Ember Clutch and before I head over to Howling. So give me a second and I will see you guys over at Shield Hill. Alrighty, we are over here. So the first clue that we're going to gather is Fangir, the Disgraced, his clue. So this is his, looks like his remains. He's got a little shield and you can see there's the same shield. Actually, that's a different symbol. So this is his corpse or the remains, his remains. This is his spirit that he's just floating above his grave site. So let's go ahead and loot this mound of debris. We're going to gather his clue, and then he's going to aggro us, so we're going to have to attack him. From sundered ground, a sacrament was stolen. The shield of Erisiristites is lost. Unrest will be eternal. Actually, maybe he doesn't aggro. Does he aggro or not? Can I kill him? Can I attack him? I cannot attack him. Okay, so 1 out of 5 found. Fingers clue. I'm losing 2 whole % of critical strike chance rating. So it goes from 20% to 18% when I equip the two-handed axe, or the two-handed sword. So I'm going to stick with the stone grind cleaver for now. And this is Rodin the Reckless. He says, the staff of Storm's fury pilfered, a curse upon this land, the storms will never cease. So we're going around and stealing all these fucking ancient, I wouldn't even call them clues, they're just these ancient artifacts, these belongings that, these ancients' belongings that belonged to these ancients. And eventually we're going to have to go back, and I think what happens is, because we're looting them, they're putting like a curse on the land, and then we go back and give them to that walrus-looking motherfucker. All the Kaluaks are like walrus mobs almost. If that's what, is that what they are? They're like walruses, right? They're like a walrus type NPC mob. So anyway, once we turn the quest in, he's like, oh shit, we fucked up big time. Go back and put these things back where they belong. Put them back in the mounds of dirts, the longtail feather. So this is Iseldorf Iceheart. Let's go ahead and steal his little artifact. And he says, the frozen heart of Iseldorf will consume the land until it is returned. Woe unto those that hold the heart as the curse of frozen blood besets them. I cannot read. That's okay, chat. I cannot read, but it's okay. I've gotten this far in life without the ability of reading. We put the artifact back where we found it, and then they become aggro and attack us for some reason. The anguish of 10,000 years awaits any foolish enough to don the ancient armor of the Cavaldier. Beware the mist and fog, mortals, for with them comes your end. So that is the final clue, the fourth and final clue, or fifth and final clue? I think it's the 4th and final clue we needed. Alrighty, back here at the Ancient Lift, let's go ahead and turn this quest in. The dead rise. The Tuskar needs your help. So here are all the 4 clues. And let's go ahead and turn this in here. Orpheus's whiskers bristle. Pirates, is there no end to the depths of their depravity? We must recover the stolen artifacts and return them to this cursed place so that my people may once more know peace. Oh, I see. I didn't read the initial quest text, so eventually pirates came in here. They pilfered the artifacts, the stolen artifacts. So we aren't stealing the artifacts. We're just gathering clues as to who stole the artifacts so that we can replace them. So we need to go down. Orpheus of Comagua in the Howling Fjord wants us to deliver Orpheus's bundle to Elder Actuate at Comagua. And then eventually the Elder there is going to be like, oh my gosh, you're a friend of Orpheus? That means you're a friend of us. Any friend of Orpheus is a friend of us. And then he's going to be like, we'll be like, please, sir, tell us about the pirates who have pilfered the artifacts. And he goes, oh, there are some pirates. There's a ship right here. There's a pirate ship. So this is the ship. This is the little Viking ship, quote unquote, lift? Ferry? What'd you call this thing? It's almost like a, I don't know what you would call it. It's almost like the fucking cable cars, the cable carts that take you up whenever you want to go skiing, and they take you up to the top of the mountain. It's like a lift, the chair lift. Although this is a dragon, a fucking Viking dragon boat lift is what this is. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, what a crazy bug. We jump off the ship, and so the game just treated us as if we had fallen from the top of the cliff to our deaths. What? So here is Elder Actuate. Let's go ahead and turn this quest in. Elder Actuate and Kamagua. News from Orphis. Here's his bundle. I don't know what this means, but take his bundle, I guess. Orphis is a good Tuskar, one of our strongest warriors. I knew he would not let us down. Allow me to see what it is that you have brought. The pirate thieves have set up port at Scalawag Point. What a name. Almost like, it sounds like Scallywag Point, but it's Scalawag Point. So we need to find Grezik Spindlesnip. For some reason, we're going to go and infiltrate. We're going to infiltrate the pirate. The little pirate hub, I guess. He also has a quest feeding the survivors that we're going to pick up. But I think that's going to do it. So I am going to sign off here. And we can go ahead and lay down on this wooden bench. Be very uncomfortable. And go to sleep and rest. So that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks so much for sticking around with me while I go through these content droughts where I don't upload any new videos for weeks and weeks at a time and months at a time and years at a time. But eventually, when I get in the mood, I feel like I need to record some new stuff for everybody to watch, especially now during all this COVID pandemic nightmare. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We actually did get quite a bit accomplished. You missed... I feel so bad because you missed the only part of the video, the only part of this episode where I level up from 68 to 69. You missed because my computer crashed. I feel so bad about that, but there's no way to... there was no way for me to save that footage. It was all garbage. So, thanks for watching. Until next time, guys, I will see you guys here again at Kamagua, and we're probably going to head to like Scalawag Point, and we're going to finish up the quest in New Agaman. So, until next time, as always, thank you for watching. I love you, I appreciate you, and I hope y'all stay classy, and peace out.